Hi, I am Lynette Clement, and I am the creative director of the Love Exquisite Magazine, which is available on loveexquisite.com, LOVEXQUISITE.com. So, what I am doing is I am presenting you with articles, some of the articles that are written in our Love Exquisite magazine. So we have a December 2019 article in which I'm going to read. Is called Learning by Design. It's in our Learning by Design section of the Love Exquisite magazine, and the article that I'm going to be reading to you is called Life Lessons. So many of you, if you've lived, you should have learned something along the way, which is usually called a life lesson. So I'm going to be reading again from the Love Exquisite magazine, which is a free online magazine that you can subscribe to on loveexquisite.com. You can also shop our Love Exquisite beauty product line there as well. So again, I'm going to be reading from our December 2019 edition of the Love Exquisite magazine. It's in the learning design section, and it's called Life Lessons, and I am Lynette Clement, the creative author and editor of the magazine. So thank you to all of our phenomenal contributors as well. Every day is an opportunity to learn. As we travel through this journey called life, we don't really know what the future holds for us, and we do not know why certain things happen to us, our life experiences. Whether your life experiences are good or bad, they are intended to teach you some type of lesson. Life is both good and bad, and sometimes life can go from one extreme to the next. Those experiences help to develop our character. There are many lessons that we learn and that we will learn in life. The lessons could be that we are not in control of every aspect of our lives, or to help us learn what to do better next time the same or similar situation occurs in the future. Life experiences also teach us that we shouldn't say what we wouldn't do and what we shouldn't do, where we should go. It also teaches us what paths in life to take, what to accept from people, what not to accept from people, how what we do and say impacts those around us, and how we can be of help to one another. No matter what lesson you learn, know that the intent of the lesson is so that you can do better the next time. So again, I'll say that again. No matter what lesson you learn, know that the intent of the lesson is so that you can do and be better next time. Sometimes we do not learn the lesson from the experience the first time the experience occurs. God knows how to really get our attention though, and usually pain is one of the fastest ways to get our attention in a way that we learn life lessons quickly. Sometimes when there is a lesson taught, we don't always get the intent of the message in the lesson until after pain is the end result. It's like cheating on someone again and again and again who forgave you after the first time you cheated on them. You may not have learned the lesson not to cheat again because you didn't experience the pain of losing that person you cheated on. Therefore, the cheating behavior does not change, and you don't learn the lesson that cheating is wrong and painful. The lesson isn't really learned until after there is a consequence for your actions, and that consequence causes you pain. We learn quicker in painful situations. The pain causes us to think differently about the actions and how what we do impacts others. When we experience pain, we then begin to understand that what we did was wrong, and will then try to modify or eliminate the behaviors, now that we know that pain can be the end result of our behaviors. Life lessons are here to teach us what to do and what not to do in every aspect of our lives. We cannot escape from life lessons. Therefore, we should learn from them. We have to be accountable for our own learning process, as well as what can occur when we do not want to accept our own truth. Accountability is an important part to the learning process. Accountability is important to learning life's lessons. We have to be accountable for our own choices that we make in life. One of the things that God gives us all is free will. We have the free will to choose. The key is making sure that you are choosing to do the right things. We have to know that for every action, there is a reaction, whether positive or negative. Therefore, if we take part in an action that we chose to do, we have to be willing to accept the reaction, whether it is good or bad. For example, not paying your mortgage is an action, and the reaction could be that your home goes into foreclosure eventually and you lose it. Not paying your car note is an action. The reaction could be that your car is repossessed and these things negatively affect your credit, and now you have bad credit. Treating your partner badly is also an action, and the reaction could be that your partner eventually leaves you. We cannot blame anyone else but ourselves for our choices that we make. We can't have the victim mindset that it's always something. Every time you turn around, why do these bad things can't keep happening to me? When we don't always do the right things. The result was a reaction to your action. The lesson in all of these situations is to learn what to do better. We have to be accountable for our actions and not put the blame on others when our actions causes a reaction that we don't like or agree with. Don't blame other people for the decisions that you make. Learn from life lessons. We don't always have to learn the lesson through our own experiences. We can also learn by watching someone else's experience vicariously. Now, their experience does not have to be our own experience, but sometimes by watching other people's journey through life, it can help us know what to do and what not to do. I've learned a lot vicariously. Ask yourself, as well as through my own personal experience, I have to say as well. I have to say that as well because it's true. I learn vicariously and I learn by my own life experiences and the decisions that I make. Which is why I have a wealth of information that I can share with you so that you don't make those same mistakes that I did. So ask yourself, are you learning from your experiences or are you making the same mistakes? If you are not learning from your experiences, you are not learning life lessons. Life lessons are teachable moments. They are here to teach us. As the saying goes, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Life experiences are intended to teach us what to do and what to say so that we can be better and so that we can teach and help someone else along the way who may have experienced the same or similar situation. Sometimes the lesson is not for us. It's for other people. Think about it. Someone who is sexually abused and survived, and someone who is abused or someone who has abused drugs and recovered are the same people who work as sexual abuse survivor counselors and drug addiction counselors to help someone else overcome those life experiences that they have overcome themselves. Life is about learning from the lesson. Not getting consumed or stuck in the pain that resulted during the experience, during or after the experience. So I'll say that again. Life is about learning from the lesson, not getting consumed or stuck in the pain that results during or after the experience. We can overcome just about anything if we really want to overcome the experiences. And if we are willing to learn from the experiences and be held accountable for our actions, what we learn, and how we get through the lesson that the experience is teaching us. I'm going to say that entire thing again. Life is about learning from the lesson, not getting consumed by or stuck in the pain that results during or after the experience. We can overcome just about anything if we are ready. We can overcome just about anything if we really want to overcome the experiences, and if we are willing to learn from the experience and be accountable for our actions, be accountable for what we learn and how we get through the experience, and how we get through the lesson, I should say, that the experience is teaching us. So ask yourself, what is your life trying to teach you? Do not focus on the experience. Focus on what the experience is trying to teach you. For this is the lesson, and it is the lesson that teaches us resilience and how to overcome life's experiences, whether good or bad. Learning life's lesson is always by design. Learning is by design. So what is your life trying to teach you? You better learn it quick, because God knows how to get our attention, and you don't want him to get our attention. So you better learn whatever your life is trying to teach you before God sends an even harder lesson because you didn't get it the first time. So this and more articles like this can be found in the Love Exquisite Magazine. This is by Lynette Clement, myself. In the Love Exquisite Magazine, which is available for free on loveexquisite.com. It's in the Learning by Design section. It's called Life Lessons, and it's in the December 2019 issue. Thank you. Subscribe to Lynette Clement's YouTube channel as well as to the Love Exquisite Magazine. Both are free.